Hello, my name is Alavis, and today I'll be administrating and interpreting the Grasping section of the Peabody Developmental Motor Scale, the second edition, for a child who is 4 years old and 4 months old, which it is 55 months. Okay, Anna, make a mark. Okay, thank you. Pick up both blocks with one hand like I did. Good job. Okay, Anna, get the block. Good job. Okay, Anna, get out the food. Good. Okay, Anna, make a mark. Good. Okay, Anna, unbutton these as fast as you can. No puedo. Okay, it's okay. I begin the assessment at item 21 based on the child's age range of 35 to 71 months because the child is 55 months old. The child scored a 0 on this item, meaning the skill was not achieved. Following the PDMS guidelines, I moved backwards to establish a basal level. The child scored a 2 on items 20, 19, and 18, which established the basal level. After that, I returned to item 22 and 23, where the child scored 0 on both items, establishing the ceiling level. The final raw score for the grasping section was 40. I obtained the age equivalent standard score percentile and description based on the PDMS score manual. Based on the results, the child obtained an age equivalent of 14 months, a standard score of 2, and a percentile rank less than 1%, which falls into the very poor range. This indicates significant delay in grasping skills comparing with his age. There is a large gap between the child's chronological age and fine motor abilities, which suggests difficulty with hand strength, grasp development, and object manipulation. This challenge may impact participation in daily activity such as play, pre-writing, and self-care tasks. Based on the assessment's results, 2 short-term goals that we can use can be the child would demonstrate improved hand strength by sustaining a consistent grasp on a writing utensil throughout a tabletop task for at least 3 minutes with minimal assistance in 3 out of 4 trials. Another goal that we can use is the child will improve handwriting performance by copying simple shapes with appropriate size and alignment with moderate assistance in 3 out of 5 trials. Some areas of difficulties that the child can have, it can be difficulty with tasks requiring fine motor precision, such as holding writing tools, manipulating small objects, and completing age-appropriate play activities. Additionally, the child may struggle with self-care tasks like feeding, dressing, because these activities require coordinated grasp and release skills. 2 interventions that we can use for the child, it can be the treasure hunt with tweezers. We can hide small toys or beads inside of containers with rice or beans. The child uses tweezers or fingers to find and pick up the treasures and place them into a cup. This makes it fun while working on grasp, finger strength, and coordination. Another activity that we can do, it can be the magic drawing adventure. This create a simple mission like drawing a row, rain, or treasure map. The child uses crayons or markers to trace lines, make shapes and drawings like stars or circles or squares, turning it into a story. This can keep the child engaged while practicing early handwriting skills. During the assessment, The child demonstrated decreased grasping abilities and limited fine motor control. She was unable to successfully grasp and maintain control of the marker, indicating reduced hand strength and poor grasp stability. When presented with the cubes, she was able to grasp 2 cubes with one hand and maintain the hold for approximately 3 seconds, suggesting emerging grasp endurance but limited control. The child demonstrated radial distal grasp when picking up the cubes, using the thumb opposed to the first and second finger pads, with visible space between the object and the palm. Her hand approached object from the top, indicating an immature grasp pattern and decreased precision. When manipulating the small pellets, the child used a pincer grasp with the pads of the thumb and index finger. However, her hand, wrist, and arm were lifted off the table, suggesting decreased proximal stability and reduced control during fine motor tasks. After contacting the pellets, she visually attended to her fingers and attempted to clean them, which may indicate increased tactile sensitivity or discomfort with certain textures. The child inconsistently attempt to grasp a marker using the thumb and index finger, but she was unable to sustain the grasp effectively. During the buttoning task, she attempted to unbutton, but she became mildly frustrated, indicating decrease with fine motor coordination and limited frustration tolerance when tasks became challenged. Overall, the child presented with decreased hand strength, immature grasp pattern, reduced coordination, and limited endurance, which impact her ability to complete age-appropriate fine motor and self-care tasks. 2 recommendations to be carried out on the client's natural environment can be caregivers can encourage the child to participate in play activities that involve pushing, pulling, and squeezing objects. This can be like Play-Doh, sponges during bath time, or squeezing toys like therapy to naturally build hand strength during daily routines. And another one can be provide opportunities for the child to participate in simple self-care tasks, such as attempting to pull off socks or assist with dressing, giving extra time and support to build independence and improve hand coordination. For the sensory profile too, based on the child's performance and behaviors observed during the assessment, I will classify the child in the less than others range. This suggests that the child demonstrates reduced sensory responsiveness, particularly in tactile and proprioceptive processing. The child may not consistently register or respond to sensory input, which can impact awareness of objects in the hand and the ability to adjust movements. This is supported by observations such as difficulty sustaining grasp, inconsistent control with objects, and the need to visually monitor the hand during tasks. Reduced sensory processing can limit the child's ability to develop effective fine motor skills. The child may have difficulty grading force, coordinating finger movement, and maintaining grasp on objects. This can lead to challenge with tasks such as holding writing tools, manipulating small objects, and completing self-care activities. The child may also become frustrated more easily due to decreased success with this task. Some strategies that we can do to support the child can be compensatory techniques. We can provide increased visual cues and demonstration during tasks so the child can rely on visual inputs to guide hand movements and improve accuracy. Some adaptive techniques that we can do is use large or thicker objects like big crayons, or use large buttons to make grasping easier and reduce the demands on fine motor precision. Some environmental modifications, we can set up an stable workspace with proper seating and table height to support posture and improve hand control during activities. And some recommendations for the parents can be to encourage daily hand-on play activities that involve different textures. These can be Play-Doh, sand, or like water, to increase sensory input and support the development of grasp and awareness in a natural way.